Nah, halo semuanya. Nah, kok depan gua. Nah, pape. Sopan lah. Halo gitu kayak assalamualaikum. Pape. Mana ada gitu, guys. Halo semuanya. Kembali lagi bersama gua, firasezraep. Dan kali ini kita bakal menonton. Gas, nonton, guys. Lah, kok kayak gini? Bentar, bentar. Rapiin dulu. Langsung nonton aja nggak sih, guys? Nah, nobar. Posko Watch Party. Like dulu nggak sih teman-teman? Kebut. Kalian udah nonton sambil makan nggak, guys? Kita nontonin langsung game 1, guys. Ternyata udah 8-3 aja nih, guys. Si Kairi tiba-tiba nge-pick Suyo, guys.
Limbat wota jerak.
Hah?
Limbat wota.
Hah?
Limbat jadi wota, limbat.
Nah, enggak.
Asserting his dominance. Not actively seeking for a hook. It's much more of a zone
Ah, Vincent sini aman nggak?
play coming in from D-Boy as Rez sparkers into
Aman nggak, guys?
Vincent. They're trying to invade this jungle, and Vincent does not have the comfort of his own home. It's just stolen away from Onyx.
Vincent taruh sini aman nggak, guys?
This time around, Rez looking to just pop
Loh, kok atas?
Oh, he just doesn't care. Carry from the side. Gets the arrows out to Nero low. Still able to escape with the.
Nah, Vincent matasin dulu dah, bentar. Nah, udah. Nah, tapi sponsor ketutup, sponsor. Bodoh lah. Kalian dukung siapa, guys? Onyx atau Geek, guys?
You can take a look at how
Kalian dukung Onyx atau Geek,
the
guys?
damage coming from the Luoyi is just so disgusting. How does he deal with it?
Onyx. Katanya Onyx menang sih ini, guys. Bah, mahal flicker. Mahal, guys.
Get out of my jungle, he says.
Mahal, guys.
Flickers forward with so much
Nah, ini
range.
ceweknya udah fat banget, guys.
The audacity to do that.
Ya nggak sih? Inggris ya? Indo nge-lag.
Looking at the items though,
Nonton di Indo.
Flask of the Oasis here, Fnatic Onyx, they're able to get a lot of value, a lot of moments here.
Main Indo. Lebih cepat, Indo lebih cepat.
Respect the composition. They're trying to group up
Kali-kali
the
Inggris ya sih, guys?
getting
Gua translatein dah.
Because of that, they're getting combat by the low E. They have to pick their poison and double down on it. And especially when the Iron Hook is down like this, they have to try and find ways to
Bentar.
capitalize. Right now, they're waiting for the right moment to try and play around the neutral objective.
Indo.
This is where the pressure.
Nggak terlalu maksimum ya. Hanya ada brute force, ada thunder belt aja.
Indo nih.
Cukup nih untuk bisa menampung bagaimana damage dari cewek yang sudah akan semakin snowball. Dan Kairi kebetulan sekarang udah level 14, terpaut 2 level di atas Vincent.
Yap,
Ngelak nggak sih? Emang ya?
Dan Cadera tertinggal dari sisi gol sangat jauh.
Ya ini under banget sih, karena memang kayaknya jadi serba salah. Kalau intinya mau coba untuk bantuin Vincent yang memang dari tadi diganggu. Mau coba untuk bantuin Cadera.
Udah terdepan ya, ini udah terdepan ya?
Cewek ada Keyboy.
Wah, tertarik untuk kali ini coba.
Aman, oke.
Ada Viragar Mor tadi berhasil dihancurkan di mana?
Nah, ini mah Vincent keculik lagi, guys. Udah deh. Menang Onyx, Cok.
Dihilangkan dengan sangat cepat, namun untuk sekarang terlihat lagi.
Ya.
Ada pergerakan dari Sans. Dari luar main
Lu lihat tuh anjing. Luarnya, guys.
Tepat dengan sangat cepat di kemampuan pemain-pemain dari Geek. Benar-benar disikat.
Diversion. Mengerikan.
Buset. Mahal, Kiboy.
Hampir
Sampai gue yang ngepack.
Kita yang teriak.
Ngepack.
Betul,
Agak-
jantung
Ngepack apa tuh?
Jantung udah mulai nggak sehat nih ngeliatnya begini.
Apa tuh ngepack, guys?
Bener, tapi Fnatic Onyx
Oh, nge-lag.
benar-benar memberikan pressure yang begitu besar terhadap King Fam. Gimana cara mereka mengeksploit
Nah.
semuanya.
Udah keluar nih.
Dan akhirnya
Ini dia.
Nice.
Sun is back.
Di
Nice.
saat recall kembali berarti kekuatan mereka.
UI ini
sekarang
bagus
sudah
ya?
utuh nih kayak.
Masa prime.
Wow. Let's see.
Karena ngelihat dari Rez juga dia udah bener-bener catch up sih.
Ente,
Dia tahu
Geek,
job
ente,
dia
Geek.
siapa, dia tahu power hero-nya di mana. Dan dari tadi berjalan dengan sesuai
3-0 nggak sini?
Rez selalu berada di depan, dia selalu bisa memisahkan.
Menurut kalian berapa, guys?
Kawan-kawanan dari
Skor,
Vincent.
tebak skor.
Maka akhirnya sekarang 3-lane push akan diusahakan oleh Fnatic.
3-0 nggak sini, guys?
Inner turret di arah tengah akan segera dihancurkan dan base turretnya terekspos di menit yang ke-11.
Yap, tidak ada pasif lagi.
Apa nih?
Namun sekarang
2-1.
mereka sudah bergerak cukup dekat restnya.
Kita lihat aja draft dua nih. Ini 3-0 dah.
Tapi mereka masih bisa menahan Lord.
Bobo
agar
3-0
tidak
anjing,
bisa
guys.
masuk jauh lebih dalam.
Yap, Masih bisa ditahan perlahan juga. Sebenarnya kalau bicara tentang high ground, Geekfam cukup kuat. Mereka punya hit, mereka punya
3-0 lagi, 3-0 lagi. Biar lebih cepat, biar lebih cepat.
Karena 9.300 perbedaan gold yang dipegang oleh Fnatic Onyx. Dan Geekfam tinggal menunggu gimana
Biar lebih cepat Mabar Sok.
punish apa yang dilakukan oleh Fnatic Onyx. Dan sejauh ini belum ada misplay yang benar-benar besar dari Fnatic Onyx.
Nah, kan saat yang mulai itu. Gak apa-apa, terus San.
Mana bisa 2-1
ini
aja.
dia.
Terus sampai
Bisa
setengah
2-1.
11 kayak gitu, gua
3-1
nungguin
coach
nih, ayo.
minimal lah.
Dong, Pak. Jangan. Dan Giboy udah punya fleeting.
BO5 ini.
Oke, ada Glorious Pathway dikeluarkan pula. Lasting Sanity.
Mahal.
Ada reward manipulation dan damage-nya. Benar-benar berganda waktunya sekarang pemain-pemain
Dah.
dari ini bisa membalaskan
Nah,
keadaan.
bisa.
Destruction dan connect. Ceweknya berhasil dihancurkan. Tertinggal sendirian. Dan Kairi menjadi
Nembak.
korban hanya menciptakan Suns sendirian saja.
Dan itu dia, Geekfam yang akhirnya punya momentum memanfaatkan dengan adanya Fnatic Onyx yang maksa ditengah dan bahkan
Gua nge-lag.
dipaksa untuk mundur lagi di
Di kota dulu gak sih?
turret yang hancur.
Wah, sakit banget damage-nya tapi Suns. Bisakah
Wah.
dia bertahan?
Habis.
Mereka sepertinya masih ingin
Lah.
lebih untuk bisa menghancurkan dan benar saja satu best star di area mid rusak.
Dan Suns menjadi Suns penyelamat dengan mempertahankan base mereka.
Waduh,
Oke,
oke. Ada perpindahan tempat tapi tidak ada siapapun.
karena memang dari Geekfam mereka juga memilih untuk
Blunder kah?
disiplin pukul mundur dan
El
ini dia,
blunder guys.
Fear of Destruction. Yang bahkan bukan cuma sekedar untuk
El
bisa
blunder
berpindah
kah?
tempat, sambil buka vision. Dan itu ada menjadi informasi yang cukup
Masa ini bukan
menarik.
AE, guys?
Lagi Cadera.
Keluar pasif cok. Oh punya playoff ang.
Mulai selesai walaupun
Real cuy.
pertandingan sama cewek nih. Udah hampir
Tapi ini ngapa blunder guys?
4 aja mungkin nanti terakhir karena udah ada heptasis juga bahkan win of nature. Dan kita lihat bagaimana Enchanted Talisman menjadi modal, bagaimana Suns-nya pula.
Kalian masa kesepian gak guys? Gua nggak live 2 hari guys.
Mananya terjaga.
Sehari.
Yang ngebuat dirinya pun sulit untuk bisa ditumbangkan secara mudah.
Yap. Tapi udah terlihat ya kalau Geek emang masih bisa.
Hari kalian hampa
membalikan
nggak, guys?
keadaan.
Bisa,
Masih bisa.
sangat.
Kombinasi area yang begitu sakit loh. Reward manipulation, dikeluarkan Lasting Sanity lagi, pershing shot yang bisa dihasilkan oleh Moskow, semuanya benar-benar bersatu padu tadi.
Tadi
Bentar.
ketarik baterai di dalam satu buah real manipulation kan?
Yap.
Itu titiknya. Dan harusnya Geekfam
Gua nge-lag,
bisa
Cok.
melakukan hal itu lagi.
Oke, Res tertancap langsung di area
Refresh,
mid lane.
refresh. Halo,
Bisakah
Bang. Halo,
mereka
Iwan.
Bisa membalikan keadaan di mana sekarang Res dengan satu lagi.
Apa kabar kalian, guys?
Sudah dibuka. Tidak bisa kali ini Res bertahan.
Ya,
Mana?
kebetulan dari Aboynya juga ada satu buah wishing lantern tadi yang kebuat dari
Apa kabar Iwan?
Res. Ini bakal bisa dilumat juga nih, apalagi Vincent. Dia punya poke through damage yang begitu mengerikan. Walaupun
Wow.
Cadera belum punya point kill, tapi setidaknya attack speed dia, Demon Hunter Sword itu menjadi
Nah, kita lihat ya, guys.
kunci untuk melumat siapapun
Woi.
yang ada di depan.
Perang. Volume gedein. Emang orang gede.
Terus-terusan memupuk goldnya untuk bisa mendompeng lagi perolehan dari item yang dia milikin. Mereka mempercepat proses untuk bisa mendapatkan lagi karakter tersebut. Tapi masih ada
Nice,
satu
Giboy.
keluarga tadi yang memang sudah
Lihat
dikeluarkan
cewek,
pula. Ada gangguan dari vendor tapi Cadera yang tepat berbeda.
Anti gig. Nah, meledak cok.
Langsung dikorbankan dan sekarang ada perpindahan tempat lagi mereka
Hai.
coba untuk bisa membalikkan keadaan. Dan sekarang satu persatu pemain dari Geek benar-benar dihilangkan.
Oh, Vincent yang bakal
Attack,
coba untuk
attack,
dikejar
attack.
Kairi
Dan
Emil
Kairi
sekarang.
satu terakhirnya hampir saja.
Gak perlu ngelek-ngelek. Tapi menang Onyx guys.
Hampir saja.
Hampir, tapi Lord sepertinya
Kalau-
bukan
kalau
jawaban
ngelek,
untuk Fnatic Onyx.
Nah,
Mereka
ngelek,
bakal bawa satu wave di arah tengah menuju ke base turret dari Geekfam.
Yang terdekat Cadera
Oh, bisa
dan
sih.
juga Paloiski.
Biasanya
Mereka
masih
akan
ada ulti ya?
hadir. Lasting Sanity mencoba untuk bisa membakar karena satu web minion. Tapi untungnya masih ada web minion yang dihasilkan oleh pemain-pemain dari King ataupun base dari King itu sendiri. Paloiski hadir. Bahkan sekarang Cadera hadir. Dan rekan-rekannya mungkin akan hadir juga saat lagi.
Hadir.
Oke, dan ternyata gak bisa dipaksa dan diversion untuk mundur. Memilih untuk secure saja terhadap Lord tanpa adanya gangguan sama sekali. Pressure lagi-lagi dipegang kali ini oleh Fnatic Onyx. Dan kita akan melihat
Gila cok.
Lordnya dikawal, defensif seperti apa yang akan dibawakan oleh Geekfam. Mengandalkan Aboy, mengandalkan juga untuk Vincent. Karena dalam 13 detik Vincent akan hadir kembali.
Yep. Kairi ganteng-ganteng kodamnya horor juga ya.
Masih telur nih Cadera guys.
Ini kan kodamnya Susano ya. Kalau lu kodamnya Susanto.
Hai, sisa. Yap, kita lihat Kiboy berhasilkah menarik arah satu player tapi masih gagal sejauh ini. Lord akan masuk lewat tengah, wave min atas dan bawah. Mereka pun akan bersilaturahmi juga. Vincent menjadi orang terdepan, tapi impact yang dihasilkan oleh Sun benar-benar menyakitkan. Dan juga sekarang dengan ada satu lagi plot yang udah dihasilkan pula. Kiboy belum terlalu maksimal, mereka masih berhasil bertahan untuk bisa mengembalikan keadaan kah? Dengan satu real world animation langsung dikeluarkan pula, dengan satu lagi tadi ada Winter Crown dan restnya berhasil langsung dihilangkan dengan sangat cepat. Speed of Destruction sekarang pun sudah hadir, mereka siap untuk bisa mengatakan damage dan Baleski berhasil langsung dihilangkan, tapi Kiboy merasakan hal yang sama. Cadera ada banyak di dalam tubuhnya, dan Cadera masih berhasil kabur lagi dengan Abyss Walker.
Dan tidak semudah itu untuk menembus high ground dari Geek Fam. Geek Fam masih bisa bertahan, dan bahkan Cadera menunjukkan bagaimana kelasnya Fear of Destruction yang berkali-kali mengenai target. Dan bahkan cewek dibikin harus mundur, walaupun memang nggak bisa ter-shutdown.
Saya mau cemilan ya guys?
Ini membuat dari MPL akan mengendorkan kembali nih serangan milik mereka. Dan Geek Fam, mereka masih punya PR untuk bisa menghancurkan inner turret di arah atas dan juga bawah sekarang.
Analisis nggak sih guys?
Main stake berlima, itu bakal jadi kunci. Tapi permasalahannya adalah siapa yang nanti akan bisa membuka vision terhadap diversion kejutan yang selalu bisa dimainkan oleh Suns. Dan jangan lupakan, Suns sekarang udah punya Winter Crown. Itu dia yang membuat harusnya dirinya pun akan semakin sulit lagi di pick off.
Yap. Tapi setidaknya dengan kalah dari wave minan atas, bawah, dan tengah ya. Mau tidak mau mereka pun jadi harus lebih bertahan.
Lord ketiga kira-kira menang siapa guys? Lord ketiga guys.
Biasa bagi fanatik Onyx. Mereka bisa manfaatkan itu semua, dan sekarang mereka pun masih tetap akan menguasai area defensif dari Geek.
Iya, nah ini dia
ya?
Udah mulai lagi kelihatan ya. Mode playoff kayaknya memang berbeda nih dari kedua belah tim. Dapat loh ya dari Evil Queller satu serangan jarak jauh yang di hold. Ngebuat satu orange buff bahkan bisa diambil tanpa adanya retribution yang tertrigger dari Enquiries.
Panah kayak begitu.
Iya.
Kaget. Yang satu narik tadi, yang satu mana.
Lagi berbeda gini ya guys?
Kesian ini mah.
Udah terlalu besar
mainnya lebih bagus ya?
Gap yang terjadi. Di menit yang ke-18 walaupun sebenarnya Geek Fam ya itu high ground mereka cukup kuat. Jadi cukup sulit pasti untuk bisa dibendung oleh Fnatic Onyx, dan ya Geek Fam kayaknya harus main sabar dulu sih. Mereka harus mencari bagaimana celah untuk bisa memanfaatkan apa yang dilakukan sama Fnatic Onyx kayak tadi. Itu kan tadi udah bagus banget kan?
Meleduk ya.
Bisa one straight push tapi memang masih belum berhasil.
Yap, dan tanpa terasa kita sudah hampir masuk ke menit 19.
Yap, dan ini akan menjadi Lord yang ter-evolve. Akan semakin besar lagi dan akan semakin kuat lagi.
Dan tertariklah sudah. Ada satu plot langsung dihasilkan tadi, dan juga di bagian belakang dengan Venom Wedge. Sakit banget damage yang dihasilkan, namun sekarang Sun hampir saja menjadi korban di dalam pertempuran tersebut. Dengan konsil udah langsung dikeluarkan, Iron Hook tadi langsung terlihat juga, tapi tidak ada satu player pun yang berhasil ditarik.
Yap, dan cewek sudah hadir kembali pastinya untuk bisa mencicil keberadaan dari Lord. Yang sebenarnya secara quantity ini 5 versus 4.
Nggak, sekat Xbox-nya dulu masih cain emo minimal lah.
Bisa langsung eksekusi terhadap Lordnya karena poke damage dari Geek Fam terlalu besar.
Dan ini dia waktunya untuk mereka bisa menyerang. Dengan Glorious Parway tadi sepertinya udah langsung dikeluarkan begitu saja. Namun sekarang Moscow-nya hadir guna untuk bisa membalaskan keadaan, dan juga damage begitu meyakinkan, tapi Res ada Winter Crown langsung dipakai begitu saja. Vincent yang masih mencoba untuk bisa membalaskan keadaan, tapi Enquiries
meledak. Nice, meledak guys. Ini bahasa Inggris nggak sih guys? Yang bahasa Inggris aja nggak sih? Setuju nggak guys bahasa Inggris saya guys? Daripada meledak aing. Udah nggak meledak cok. Udah meledak guys. Meledak. Meledak cok asli. Real coy, meledak coy. Wait. Meledak cok, asli cok. MPL meledak cok. Nggak kuat. Inggris ya.
Dominantly, let's say with a wipeout, this could be the final fight for either team.
English dulu.
The Crystal and the Lord this time will accompany them. Geek Fam, they have to make it out of this defense. There's the last time to be real patient. Geek Fam as well. CW like a door. Oh, you lose this like a sun. So the end reaction. But they're down to 2 members. Base is open. Sound wants to go for it. Lord getting very low. That's a stun over from Kai and Fnatic Onyx. Gets it done. For one after a back and forth.
Geek Fam made it hard. Fnatic Onyx still. They remain supreme in game number 1. That was so close. And Geek Fam, their base, rock solid. For 2 or 3 pushes coming from Fnatic Onyx, but still they prevail. 1-0. Fnatic Onyx gets the victory.
Man, that was such a close game technically. Even if you're supporting Fnatic Onyx, you wouldn't think it would go like that. Gold lead swinging from 10k down to 3k, down to 7, and up back to 7k.
Game, bro.
It was really a back and forth effort because both teams understand this is the playoffs. There is no second life. The first game is so decisive, so important because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the match. But for Geek Fam, even though it's a defeat, I think it's a bit of confidence as well. They were able to push Fnatic Onyx to dangerous territory right there, way further than a lot of people were willing to give them credit for.
Yeah, there was a moment of concern for Fnatic Onyx. They were able to fight it front to back, just burst down. They're able to constantly just peel away from Fnatic Onyx and they deal with damage. Sure, it was very hard for them to traverse around the composition of Fnatic Onyx because they want to avoid the hooks, they want to avoid the individual pickoffs, but when you clump up, they're Sans with the Luo Yi, just consistently giving you the damage, the yin-yang combos, and the diversion plays that have been so proactive from Sans. But at least Geek Fam, they're able to fight back and make it hard.
Look at this moment here. Beloyski is trying to do the same thing. Circle around, be a nuisance, and get out. But the moment he was dashing out with the circling eagle backwards, Sans caught him with the yin-yang reaction. That kind of threw a wrench at all the plans for Geek Fam to survive that initial clash. Go back to the base, heal up, and move forward. That kind of forced them to all in right there.
Yeah. What a performance here from Geek Fam as well. The fact that they went for a full high ground defense kind of composition and they were able to throw or hold the game for so long was quite impressive, despite the 8k gold lead of Fnatic Onyx.
Let's ask the panelists on what they have to say. So Eterna, Coleus, and Chefin, take it away.
Thank you so much, casters, for game number 1. What a way to start this best of 5 series. This is our longest game so far.
Nice. Nah, setelah lagu kebangsaan dulu, guys. Lagu kebangsaan kita. Oh, hilang cok lagu kebangsaan kita. Belum game apaan dah? Sebelumnya match apaan, guys? Sebelum ini match apaan tadi ya? Bisa nonton tadi, guys. Parapau. Nice. Like dulu gak sih, guys? Like dulu ya sih, teman-teman. Banyakin like dulu gak sih? Perbanyak like, guys. Sebelum mulai lagi, guys. Tadi match 1 apaan, guys? BTRAE menang mana, guys? BTRAE menang mana, guys? Menang siapa, guys? BTRAE, guys? Bantai gak sih harusnya? Oh, kan kebantai, guys. Kebantai banget. 3-0 belum. Ini padahal draft SG udah bagus banget ya, guys. Sans. Cewek shock. Soalnya yang ini banget sunspot ini guys, nggak sih guys? Cewek MVP, MVP cewek, cewek MVP anjir, cewek MVP anjir. Kalian like dulu masih guys, like, perbanyak cinta guys, perbanyak cinta, perbanyak like, perbanyak cinta teman-teman, perbanyak cinta. Satu like sama satu cinta guys. Parara papau pau para pau. Papapapau rapap. Parara papau para pau. Lama ini ya? Setengah jam ya? Banyak guys, setengah jam guys. Bang, apa? Lama gak sih guys? Berapa lama sih guys ini guys? Besok game baru mau nggak? Game baru apaan? Besok game baru. Game apaan cok? Game apaan lagi cok? At ball pool, ngapa at ball pool bangsat? Gue banyak game belum tamat cok. PVZ belum tamat di PVZ. PVZ dulu gak sih? Tamatin dulu PVZ cok. Minecraft belum tamat Minecraft. Lama begindang cok. Berapa lama nih? Kira-kira berapa lama guys? Ini berapa lama nih guys? Modocaster real anjing, caster English anjing.
Ketemu Rahim ketemu.
Kalian mau gue translate nggak guys? Gue translate nih sekarang juga guys. Lama cok. Seru duluan gak sih guys mainnya guys? Atau gue yang main duluan nih? Seru main gak sih guys? Duluan. Apa kita main guys? Yo, gue kembali. Halo Dito, gue juga kembali kocak. Udah live lagi, kemarin kagak main aja, apa main aja cok. At ball pun terlalu gampang gak sih? At ball pun terlalu gampang guys. Like dulu gak sih?
Anak papa mama.
Like dulu gak sih? Ini kita sampai malam guys, ngeronda real anjir. Ronda gak sih? Real ngeronda guys. Sampai malam cok. Perbanyak like dulu gak sih? Apa susah kocak? Gampang kocak. Pakai penggaris aja guys. Gua keluar kemarin bang, jadi nggak bisa nimbrung. Kemarin gua kagak nge-live cok. Mana sibuk guys? Gue udah nemu mix plans nih bro. Real kah? Apaan tuh? Gimana cok? Caranya cok? Kok gue nggak bisa bikin King Godzilla ya guys? Kenapa kira-kira guys? Kalau gue udah gabungin si pemakan kontol merah sama si ini guys, sama Godzilla. Godzilla murka.
Belum patch-nya kali Jera.
Udah.
Lu udah download yang baru, baru.
Versinya emang segitu kocak.
Enggak, ada yang baru itu, ada yang apa? Ada pot, terus ada itu apa sih namanya? Call ya, call. Cabbage. Call. Iya ada call. Ada call anjir.
Itu baru lagi.
Baru.
Apa sih? Gojo
itu lu kayaknya ini dah belum apa King Bintang belum bisa bikin ya, belum ada soalnya di situ.
Belum ada, kata siapa?
Belum ada.
Itu
versi terbaru.
Tutorial download versi English. English cok nih. Download dulu gak sih? Download gak sih guys yang versi English? Tutorial download. Ini apa nih? Official creator. Mana download tak kocak? Ini kah? Oh, link download nih, Cok. Malah ini, Cok. Oh, fusion, Cok, fusion. Mana? Ada bahasa Indonesia, Jing. Indo atau Inggris, guys? Coba Inggris kali ya? Apa Indo? Mending mana? Mending mana? Lu boleh belum sih? Belum ya? Si bacot ya? Indo deh, Indo. Aku suka bau bubuk mesio di pagi hari. Ya, aku suka bubuk mesio di pagi hari. Ini kan? Download. Ada bahasa Indonesia, Cok. Versi apa sih bahasa Indonesia, guys? Virus nggak sih? Aku tuh lagi main meledak ntar, guys. Ini beda pak, beda ini nggak sih? Beda versi nggak sih, guys? Punya gua. Ini bahasa Inggris, Cok. Real, Cok, bahasa Inggris, guys. Apa sih? .net buat apa tuh? Bahasa Indonesia, Cok. Real, Cok. Ada bahasa Indonesia, Cok. Dimas Cherry, Cok. Dimas Cherry apa, guys? Dimas Cherry, Cok. Tadi apa tuh?
Ada Agus. Agus pedas.
Dimas Salar. Apa? Dimas Salar.
Agus pedas.
Yang bahasa Indonesia keren, Cok. Penari pendukung. Udah kita download dulu, guys. Mana nih? Komplit. Terus gimana nih? Mana masuk download, kocak. Save to mega. Tutorialnya gimana tadi? Oh, udah masuk ke sini. Udah file gue, guys. Bocor kah? Ini apa nih? Oh ya, Cok, bahasa Indonesia, Cok. Real bahasa Indonesia, cuy. Ntar gue pindahin dulu. Lah, dari ulang dong misalnya gue main. Kalau gue main berarti dari ulang dong, guys. Dari ulang lagi ya? Belum mulai deh. Udah download. Memori join tadi belum. Itu tapi belum. Nah, ini dia. Gawe nggak sih mod yang lain? Buset dah. Mau obeng lu pada hilang, guys. Gawe nggak sih mod yang lain, guys? Gawe, kocak. Mana gak mau gawe, Cok? Masa Dita doang ya, guys, yang gawe, guys? Apa nih? Apa nih, guys? Patulong. Apa tuh? Apa tuh kira-kira, guys? Bocor kah? Mulai kan nih?
I forgot.
Wah, draft guys, udah mulai draft.
What? Who's banning the Saber against Keep Up on the regular season? I thought it once.
Oh ya?
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know who it is, but I think they're overthinking it too much as we're gonna
Anjing,
go
keren
into
juga
the drafting phase.
animasinya.
Presented to you by
ML nggak rame.
smartphone Samsung Galaxy S
Rame kocak PVZ.
now.
Banyak yang mau main, Cok,
Remember,
yang mau
both of
nonton.
these teams have actually opted to
Seru
swap
nggak sih PVZ,
sides.
guys?
Geek Fam in first pick on blue side. They have
Again.
committed to 3 respect
Kenapa
bans
langganan
against
sekarang ya, Suyo,
Kyrie,
guys?
the Fanny, the Ling, and the Hayabusa. They're going back to that
Matiin
strategy.
dulu lagunya dulu,
And Geek
kocak.
Fam have now picked up the Suyo.
If they don't want to
Suyu,
offer the strike
Suyu,
yet,
Suyu.
maybe they can pick the Alpha and
Di sini siapa yang mau main Suyu,
if
guys?
an
Suyu
Alpha is
jungler, guys.
good against
Lu
the
jadi
Suyo,
pengen
and
Suyu
Matilda
jungler, guys?
with Alpha can be work too.
Yeah, especially if they, it kind of eliminates the Phobius potential coming in from Geek Fam, right? Because Veldora is also a really good Phobius user, so against an Alpha, it is really hard for you to play a Phobius. And now the answer is gonna be
Lama juga nih.
Rajayeva. Going to be
Ben.
Phobius and also Nolan. So apparently we're frauds.
Oh, belum masih pick,
I think we
masih
already
pick,
see it on
pick.
the FPLPH Grand Final because King Kong is the one who using Suyo, if I'm not wrong, and the opponent is using Nolan. And the playstyle is when King Kong wants to set up the turtle, Nolan is already on the opponent's jungler, eliminate all the creep, all the jungle creep.
So mirroring movements is
Mirroring
what...
movement that we mentioned before.
Okay, so Fnatic Onyx want to go for that, but that needs to be facilitated, right? So how do Geek Fam complement the Suyo though? Do they want to go Matilda still?
Pick apa kalau
I
ada
think
guys? Gatot
kinda
gak sih?
have to at this point and maybe pick an Edith because it's a really good matchup
Edith.
against a Phobius.
Edith kah?
And ooh, you know what? The Edith, just Edith.
Edith and Beatrix.
Gatot gak sih, guys?
There's still
Oh, bukan Hylos guys.
That is an early Paramis. And the Valentina is still open for
Nice.
Sans. I don't know if that's gonna be
Geek Queen
the
32.
answer for them, but it is an
Really?
option.
Tapi
Wait,
ini
let's talk about this
Onyx mode
Faramis.
playoff
We
gimana,
haven't
guys?
seen the Faramis in quite some time. Sure, it is a boy's power and signature pick, the Faramis, but even in MPLPH, not so popular. Why do you think the Faramis gets
Who you
picked
get?
up here?
Luoyi. I think because they want to play a very team fight oriented game. That's why they want to use the Varamis and Hylos as the sandbag in front line. But looking at Luoyi, it's the natural counter of Varamis.
Yeah.
The Kryptonite.
Oh man, again, the Luoyi, I don't know when, but there has to be some kind of adjustments coming in from Bloodzy about this hero because I think, you know, yes, CW was the MVP, but I think the one that really makes Geek Fam's life really hard is that Luoyi, the diversion, also the high ground defense that Luoyi offers when things are looking really
Kayu gak enak malah dipakai.
It's gonna be hard for them.
Enak gak sih
Face off
harusnya,
against
guys?
Zero as the Matilda from Beloyski is banned.
Buat
And I think they're gonna
curi-curian
ban CW1.
Turtle Lord objektif gitu lebih enak, guys. So you
Because
guys
1-1 is a very good hero against
lebih cepat anjing dibanding
like Suyo and the Hylos as the frontliner.
But
See,
Aramis though.
You know, going back
Bagus
to the
stun-stunnya,
Luoyi
guys. Stunnya
point,
skill satunya,
Luoyi is
Cok.
great, but she also needs someone that can synergize well with her, right? Earlier on, we saw the Franco, and we also saw the Beatrix. So, could that be the potential bans that Geek Fam want to take away from Fnatic Onyx here?
I think so here. Beatrix might be possible.
Because
Ban
technically the
siapa?
one
Siapa?
does work.
Ah, see?
Oh, one cok yang di bench cok.
Yeah, because it's really important if
Bukan Beatrix
CW
lagi,
get
Cok.
the 1-1, I think it's gonna be
Beatrix
dangerous
lagi, Beatrix
because
yang di-ban.
T-Boy can following
Gara-gara-
up using the Franco and Kaja.
Exactly.
And it's gonna be powerful for Fnac.
Oh, ini pakai
I don't
Luoyi
think
lagi
there's
cok
no
si
bad
Onyx.
option here coming in from Onyx in the gold lane. If Beatrix is gone, then carry might be the option here because you have you have a really tanky frontliner in Hylos, and if you pick pretty much anything, it's gonna, you know, you're gonna melt it down. And in the
Against-
process,
Ben siapa, guys?
Against Suyo and Faramis, I think it's much better using Beatrix than Curry.
yeah.
Because Curry
Ben-
like it's gonna be facing a hard time if they just go with the
Ben siapa
Netherrealm
nih kira-kira?
and just go all out to aim for the CW.
I mean, the town is also possible, right? Because he has some kind of
Nice, Gatot di ban
also.
guys. Gatot di ban.
Okay. I
Bahaya
think-
soalnya bahaya.
So you mean like the single target
Kalau
from the
dilepas
carry as well
bahaya,
as the
guys.
range is what makes the Beatrix a better pick here for Fnatic Onyx?
Because Beatrix can be
Huh?
considered as the high ground heroes, right?
Okay.
Using the Bandit Threads, it can clear the minion very fast. Because using Luoyi,
Wow.
I think is not a very suitable hero if the opponent's
GQ
later will
mana,
come
guys?
with a 3
GQ.
lane minion.
But if, let's say, they
kemana
go
guys?
for the
Kok nggak
Beatrix,
kelihatan ya?
is it possible
Gue cuma
that
pengen
this is
lihat
an
QQ,
EXP
guys.
lane high-lows and we see
Kalian tahu
something
kan
like
dia
the
baru
Hellcurt in
guys
the
QQ.
room?
Oh man,
Oh no, Hellcurt is getting banned, right? They cannot use
Oh,
Hellcurt.
you're right. Hellcurt's banned. Natalia?
Betrix
I
lagi
mean,
nggak sih,
it's
Bos?
Beloyski, so we don't really know
Betrix
what's on
lagi
his
nggak sih?
mind. And usually, that's the Geek Fam way to win.
Saber. Let's go for
Betrix
Saber.
lagi nggak sih?
Please don't.
But yeah, on level 4, I think Lui gonna facing a nightmare if Saber being used by Baloy.
Betrix
Yeah,
lagi nggak
unless
sih,
like, you know, can the Luoyi like winter crown?
Yeah.
Di Queen ini mah.
He needs to build a Winter Crown
Oh,
at least for the
okay.
second item. And it's kind of wasting the item slot.
Exactly. So now Fnatic Onyx in the second phase will have that first pick
Betrix,
slot.
Betrix.
Prediction. Shevin? Okay, no need. Natan. What do you think about this pick?
Oke, Nathan,
And I said it earlier, the AoE is also a really good counter towards the clumping up composition of
Ya,
this
XP aja, res, kocak, kocak.
Nether Realm coming in from a boy. So it's a good one, especially combined with the diversion and dispersion and the skills coming from Luoyi. Again, the same problem for Geek Fam in game number 1. Now, what's gonna be the option here? I think you're gonna have to somehow. Oh man, is it too late to go for a pick-off composition at this point with Aramis and also Hylos?
Nah, Clint look promising because Clint is a high ground marksman that it will be hard to be reached by the opponents. But with the playstyle of Kadera, maybe Moskov, he's gonna use Moskov.
Masa Moskov lagi
That
nggak sih?
Clint.
Lolita?
Priestess of Primal
Beatrix,
Lord.
Cok.
Yo, it is recall.
Nice, mana pack sana, Cok.
Oh man.
Gara kocak sana.
So this should be a kill lead.
Sana
So
nih,
it's gonna be a
Sana
kill lead
Gold Lane, guys.
roam for
Mana tuh,
Keyboy.
Efek sana Gold
Presumably
Lane,
here
nih.
against, I guess, Beloyski on the Hylos.
Nice,
It's gonna
nice,
be an
nice
interesting
drop, nice
matchup.
Wait, is this the first Khalid roam?
No.
Oh,
Beloyski used it the first time.
But like in the
on the regular
playoffs.
season.
In the playoffs, yes.
Yes, on
In
the playoffs.
MPLPH,
kalian
JP
ada
is the
ke
only one who
Bandung,
used
guys,
it
buat
and he lost.
Nanti game ketiga, coy.
It's JP's fault.
But with the potential of
Oh,
early
it's
roll,
JP's
they can play very
Game ketiga
aggressively and like invading the enemy's jungler later on the early game.
Pack sana Gold.
This is very interesting.
Block
Okay,
aja,
so
pack sana block.
before we throw it
Pack
over
sana
to
Gold,
our
apa, Cok?
casters, real quick,
Apalah,
Colius,
anjir.
Fnac.
Fnac, Shevin.
Geek fam.
All right.
No
Our-
bias, by the way.
No bias, ladies and gentlemen. Second game awaits
Dari
us.
draft sih.
We are gonna throw it over to our casters real soon.
Kelihatannya, guys.
Let's actually ring them. Ring,
Kelihatannya
ring,
ya.
ring. Casters, you there?
Sigik menjanjikan, guys.
Moshi Moshi, hello. Yeah, we are here right there now. We got your phone
Dia kalau
call.
tadi
Thank
Jake
you.
dapat gatot
Welcome
sih,
back to the game. And if
oke
you
banget
close
sih,
your
guys.
eyes and take a look at the drafts, you would think that Fnatic Onyx draft is much more of a Geek Fam draft because it's a Khalid roam.
Does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? That's the real question.
Anjir cepet
I
juga
realize,
soalnya.
but hey, Keyboy
Rombaknya.
on the roam Khalid. This hero has oppressive,
Kira-kira menang siapa nih?
especially in the early game, and in the hands of someone like Keyboy that's well known for being really annoying, right? Back when the Masha
Khalid
roam, for
lagi
instance,
laku
was
banget ya.
a
Khalid
thing. You know, we've seen a similar
Aku mau
playstyle,
keluar
right?
dulu, Bang.
A
Nanti
lot of
balik
damage and
kesini lagi.
sustainability
Oke, Dito.
in this early game.
Aman, Dito.
And Keyboy is not known to put that to waste. So Vincent is going to be having a lot of issues, but a boy is there to back him up.
Boy able to dish out some damage. Keyboy was stunned up earlier too, but it's a Khalid. You can always just regen back up. That's the strength of the Khalid.
Mid Prio as well. Given to Fnatic Onyx the emblems, Arashi.
Curang
Hunter
lagi, curang. Cheat nggak sih,
for
guys?
CW wants to scale up
Cheat nggak
faster.
sih?
Chidera was trying to bully him in the lane actually. Gonna be a bit
Dia
more
bakal
aggressive.
kalah sih
The
ini.
Wilderness
Ini.
Blessing in the hands of Keyboy
XP
is
bakal
just
kalah
so
sih, dia.
annoying, man. You're gonna see him zoom around, just
Sulit
sliding
aja
on the
ngelawannya.
sands
Paveus
again
ini.
and again. Whereas on the other side, Beloyski, this is not the hero that we expect him to be using, right? Just a straightforward front tank. We think of Beloyski as a bit more of a playmaker. Exactly. Now he's able to do so, only running the tenacity
Nice.
with the with the vitality
Enak
for
banget pakai
that
kata, udah
Hylos.
sakit.
Wait. W. Getting bullied has to flicker away. And Chidera has
Iya,
the
Nathan
damage
susah,
to
Cok.
bully away the Nathan.
Beatrix anjing.
And now CW, he loses Prio up top. He has to go back and catch the wave.
That's the aggressive emblem value he's getting. In the mid lane though, again, a boy. Back then the Faramis used to be a signature pick, but with the Faramis
Cewek
kind of
butuh
dropping
item
down in
apa ya?
Prio here, we've already seen it
Hero-nya,
being
Cok.
as oppressive as it used to be. In the early game though, Sans' damage on the low Yi, definitely nothing to sneeze at, but Rez.
Wah, udah ngapain dia?
Nice Urge coming down. Veldora.
Wah, dia
Urge Shatter. Ooh, now with Fracture. Veldora able to flicker out to safety. Beloyski pops to revitalize. And that's
Anjing, nice
another
banget,
realm of a
ultinya, Cok.
boy. Out sustaining the damage of Fnatic Onyx and getting the
Sulit, Cok.
dub. Rez
Darah menang
down.
dia sih, guys.
Vincent on the turtle.
Another realm, same them. They're able to set their sights, lay claim onto this turtle uncontested.
Pede aja
Boy
lah.
will be there. Watch it out!
Solo kill cok,
What?
Kadera cok mahal anjing, mahal.
Chadera, surprise,
Mahal, guys,
surprise.
mahal.
Matrix, Chadera is
Mahal.
back.
Man, what was that?
Mahal.
The whole
Mahal,
time in the regular
mahal,
season,
mahal.
Chadera's the passive player.
Weak side.
He
Weak side
just plays
player.
weak side, he farms up. What is this?
Ada
Dude,
30%
CW is getting beat up.
We forgot Chad Era in the playoffs.
It's a different look for sure, man. And CW running the weakness finder as well. Definitely not expecting this kind of approach coming in from Chadera. Geek fam already getting a bit more of an advantage
nyebelin sih ini Faramisnya, guys.
with the way they were able to actually match
Ini Faramis bakal nyebelin banget nih.
Iconic. If they can
Cuk,
keep this
Himai.
up, they have a pretty good pathway to a strong mid game.
Actually, it's
Bakal nyebelin
kind
aja
of hard for
Faramis, Cok.
CW to now traverse his way because the Beatrix would just be such a menace, bullying away. And Beloyski, that's the value you have when you have high loss in the hands of Beloyski. Could just run forward, just run it down and zone out the players of Fnatic Onyx. They look to collapse on Sans.
Oh, was that literally a glorious pathway just to poke Sans, just to stun him? That's a petty glorious pathway, but hey, we don't judge BBB.
But maybe it's a mind game, right? Beloyski is known to do weird things that end up working out. But look at this diversion.
So Brush, okay, they didn't like that
Dari tadi kayak gitu
poke
mainnya,
to
Cok.
Sans.
Enak
Yep,
banget
they
ya,
just
Doi, ya.
punished him. No poke in Sans.
Sans was like, you bite, you can chew. And now Keyboy.
Oh, it's a whole lot of damage to his passion as well, Keyboy! Going out to safety. Meanwhile, that space that he was able to get. Vincent trying to go for the assassination. Keyboy in the bush. Makes him over the stun, unable to go for it. A snipe. Oh my, 1 HP Keyboy! How? Oh my goodness!
Oh, there's a lot of snipes happening. It was the Venomous Apathy and now the Suyo in the hands of Vincent. But what do you see now?
Kuat banget sih anjing kali cok.
Arash, what's happening?
What's happening? I mean, both teams are just going toe to toe. Oh, Chadera is accurate right now, deadly accurate. Fnatic Onyx though, again, without a big play, they can't really match the team fight potential.
Oh, Rez, 4 members on him. The glorious pathway to stun him down too. Wow, they really don't like Rez. 0, 2, and 1. Geekfam go for another setup onto the turtle.
It's very rare you see Geek Fam able to really out-macro Fnatic Onyx. But in regular season, they lost 4 times against Geek Fam, so it's not a question. Beloyski again is exerting the pressure towards Kyrie. Now, the Nolan does not have a comfortable time playing this hero.
They just went back to bear down basics. All they did was get a strong front line, right? They still want to play front to back, but now they have an actual tank front liner instead of a Matilda, and now they have Chadera on someone that actually does a ton of damage, the same way we saw CW doing Game That they're able to zone out again and again. Look at the damage!
Selamat cok Keyboy mah.
Didn't connect, so Keyboy was able to pop in that
Bahasa
raging
Indo lah bang.
sandstorm
Ngelek.
to escape. Still though, they're playing
Udah belajar
strong
bahasa
side
Inggris,
Chadera. They've
kalian bisa belajar bahasa
changed.
Inggris guys. Di
Vincent
sekolah
will
kalian
check
belajar
that
bahasa
bush,
Inggris guys.
Kyrie. So far, he hasn't really been able to mirror the
Kalian
movements
sekolah
of
belajar bahasa
Suyo
Inggris
that
guys.
well. The glorious pathway now placed down on the Keyboy.
Kami bolos
Glorious
ini mah.
pathway.
Roblox
No one
gamer
doesn't
bolos
have the raging
tadi.
sandstorm rather.
Bahasa Inggris.
Beloyski trying to predict that
Bahasa
someone will
Inggris
take
ini.
that diversion, but Fnatic Onyx have no members to take it. Only Suns.
Yeah, and the panelists talked about it as well, right? The way you want to play this Nolan
Nggak
against
bisa bahasa
Suyo is
Inggris.
you want to mirror
Belajar nggak sih guys? Belajar nggak sih guys?
Kyrie hasn't been able to really do just that. And now
Les
Geek Fam
dua
have so
aja
much
nggak sih?
control. They
Les
want to
dua.
collapse again.
Uh-oh, Rez will be forced to go in, get shot down by the Renner's Apathy. Rez with a front of pursuit, but now the Venom's Rage comes down over. Rez
Dua lagi.
isolated from the team. Jadera picking up the kill. Now NetherRealm coming down as well to help Veldora escape. Keyboy raging sandstorm. Oh, and the flicker
Anjing mahal
catching
sticker guys.
Veldora, who tried to go for the dodge.
A bit of a trade there, but the turret falls to Geek Fam. The Suns divergence out. I think a big signature moment, a signature factor here you have to talk about is the fact that Sans hasn't really been able to get any prio in the mid lane, with the roamers busy doing something else so many places at once, in the jungle, in the bottom lane, in the top lane. These mid laners are kind of stuck in a 1v1, and a boy has been able to get so much more value. He's been able to rotate faster than Sans. We haven't seen a lot of diversions kind of set up by Fnatic Onyx just yet.
That's the biggest question, right? Because the Khalid really wants to enable that prio in the mid lane, get the turtle, but now they're on a risk of losing yet another one. And Fnatic Onyx, they want to stumble into this diversion play, unpopped, and now Geek Fam, will they be able to defend this?
Kyrie is super far away. The zoning is immaculate from Beloyski. Now Rez with the Infernal Pursuit. He can't do much on a Phobius. on a vengeance. You can't escape. Once you go in, you're dead. Vincent going for the chase on the Suns, but he's still able to flicker out. Now, whoa, chasing all the way. Dora onward, now the snipe over. Beloyski says he doesn't even need the snipe. Gets the kill. Nolan will be finally able to get a trade. So 2 turrets for 1 turret and a turtle.
Yeah, they're pressing panic button now. They're playing side lanes. Up top is Kyrie, down bottom is CW. Able to cut down each one tier turrets. And now, Geek Fam, at least they have the control.
Man, a great adjustment for Geek Fam to really be decisive in the neutral objectives. But for Fnatic Onyx, the instant decision there to send CW to the bottom side using the diversion and then go for the split. They were able to get 2 turrets because of that play, right? With the Nolan split push on the top side. And now with the mid tower down, Geek Fam can use that as leverage to kind of cut off the rest of the map from that mid lane, right? That mid lane turret falling down means faster rotations, even faster than before for Geek Fam, and also opens up the jungle. So if Kyrie was just farming up, trying to keep up in levels of Vincent, he's already failing there. Now with the jungle more exposed, it's even more dangerous for him too.
BOD completed as well. There's Pathway.
Raging Sandstorm from Keyboy. Gets out to safety. Burnt out really from both sides. Just the 2 ultimate CW. Oh, we'll take the entire Bennett's Rage. Sans, diversion, off angle, good flicker out. Vincent goes for the snipe under the turret. Sans even compromised as well. Weird positioning from Fnatic Onyx as they get punished. Keyboy will flicker out though. Nolan in the bottom lane looking for the tier 2. Should be able to get it. So at least it's a trade. 2 kills. CW and Sans for the tier 2.
Mishaps for Fnatic Onyx. They're off position. The diversion was forced by Sans to pop in front of Beloyski and CW. He ate all the damage of the Bennett's Rage. And now, thankfully they don't lose that topside turret, but again, they had to pay the price of losing 2 members. And on bottom, at least Kyrie was working on the turret.
Turret down for 2 kills. In theory, that's not really a bad trade for Fnatic Onyx. Now they're also already available for the next big neutral objective fight. And you can see that Veldora was actually on the bottom side, already going for a push. That's a diversion to catch the rotators, but Geek Fam played safe. They rotate in a wide angle, and now you're going to see Kyrie show on the bottom side. Will Geek Fam just rush this?
Take a chill. Now they decide to pull the trigger. Bennett's Rage, yep. They're trying to blitz this down. Fnatic Onyx, do they react in time? No reaction. Free ward for Geek Fam. Well played.
Holy smokes, they rush it down. And Geek Fam, this is not how you would pan the game to be. For Fnatic Onyx though, what are they supposed to do now?
Fnatic Onyx, it's about waiting to the late game, I guess. CW, again, only level 11. Again, his items, he's only, I think, almost 3 items. So there's a chance for this game to go long enough until he actually scales up, does a lot of damage, right? Rez also gets tankier as time goes on.
Nice, Telkomsel masuk sini nggak sih?
Again, have to make sure that they play around the surprising moments and all the neutral objectives.
Renner Apathy already towards CW. He popped in the entropy, so yeah, that's a tier 2 for free in the bottom lane. That's 1v1 happening now. Veldora with the onward, catching Rez again. Infernal Pursuit of the Vengeance now with another realm popped in as well. Chidera just snipes him down with a basic attack. Again, Rez has fallen for the 5th time this game. Keyboy dealing no damage to a boy. He takes it like a man.
The realm proves to be very crucial in the times where they want to fight. And a boy has been using it fantastically.
Follow up.
Every time Rez wants to jump in, it's a fantastic Nether Realm from a boy.
Finishing
to ensure that Fnatic Onyx have to spend a lot of time and effort and attention to really get to the backline, and even when they do, that's where the Nether Realm is blocked. They're not, Geek Fam aren't positioning their backliners in a vulnerable position and then trying to rely on the Nether Realm. It's a double layer of defense from positioning as well as the zoning coming through from Beloyski on the Hylas. That's what they're using to really get an advantage. But look at the damage, dude. A boy, half HP from a single rotation of spells. As Geek Fam take the turrets slowly but surely, but that's the Holy Crystal completed for CW. That's a very significant power spike. We'll see if Beloyski can withstand that damage.
It's going to be weather the storm. For Fnatic Onyx, they have to hold as long as they can. I mean, Sans late game damage will be very significant. Yet another damage as well from CW, who will be the one to provide the damage. But now the question becomes, will Kyrie be that significant? Because as a Nolan, you really want to snowball in the early game. So how will he proceed into the late game later on?
he can still really pressure, force spells out, right? Maybe threaten and force out the Nether Realm. I think what's more important is to look at Vincent here on the Suyo. There have been so many questions of whether or not he can pull it off. And if he does, if he can, it's going to be a great addition to the potential of Geek Fam. And he's doing great on the Suyo. Hasn't really been caught off guard, hasn't really been caught out of position, and he's using the kit quite reliably. It seems like he has a lot of time on this hero at this point, and he's kind of really good at deciding when and where and what spell to use at what moment. He's also not really revealing himself because there's no need to, right? And now the frontline issue becomes a problem here. Rez and Keyboy are tanky, but in front of a snowballing Beatrix, a 3-0 and 3 Beatrix, they just don't look that tanky at all.
Yeah, see Halbert completed as well for that anti-regen towards Beloyski, but Kyrie!
Whoa! Great catch earlier, but Kyrie was able to push in enough damage to actually throw Vincent back. Kyrie actually winning the trade with regeneration, helping him out. But it's okay for Vincent. He can go back to his own jungle too. So for both these jungles, yeah, it was just a bit of a, a jab at each other.
Chidera goes with the Rose Gold Meteor as well, and with Boy picking up the Lightning Truncheon, more teamfight potential, but look at Rez already trying to make a difference, trying to push away Geek Fam, but look at the diversion.
Yeah, Boy reads it out, the Earth Shatter from Eldora, and the reset for the Lord.
Yeah, they're just juggling it around, and the taunt wasn't baited out. Beloyski
should still be good, has revitalized as well. Oh, Veldora! Earth Shatter and the onward Rez! I thought he was isolated, but actually he's him escaping, popping into Vengeance, and Geek Fam respected. Oh! The double snipe from Vincent and Chidera. CW and Rez are forced back, and this is a free score for Geek Fam because of the snipes.
2 hitmans in the family, and that is Vincent and Chidera. Just wanting to snipe down Fnatic Onyx, and just because of that single bullet, multiplied by 2, Fnatic Onyx scamper away, and they relinquish control of the Lord.
In a way, that kind of played okay for Fnatic Onyx as well, because the wave was pushing on the top side. The fact that they did not end up going for a risky maneuver there, and they were able to actually protect the top side base turret. It's a small win, but look at Kyrie. What is he doing here? What is he scheming?
Cutting the wave. He's just not letting Geek Fam have the privileges of building that minion wave. I feel like they want to crash it into the base.
But he has let the wave pass. I think he was looking for some kind of looking for a flank angle right here when they least expect it, maybe. See how that pays off. He's taking it very, very slow as the waves, crashing at the same time almost.
Nothing. Entropy from CW to escape from the Render's apathy. Now Chidera onto the Nibiru. Veldora dealing with the waves. Disengage, but the Lord has already dealt with one base turret. Oh, now Kyrie jumps on the fracture. Boy able to flicker out in time as Keyboy gets stunned up. Lord brought into the mid lane. It will not hit the base, but it actually gave Geek Fam the opportunity to go for the second base turret in the mid lane. 2 base turrets, and it's the far one away from the next neutral objective.
It's easy as flipping the palm of your hands. Geek Fam get it done so easily. Now they have so much comfortability into trying to siege towards Onyx base, and now Fnatic Onyx, they have to address the pressure coming in, threatening their base.
By all means, he can still try and make use of the diversion to try and deal with this macro play, but man, Geek Fam has everything working in their favor here in the next neutral objective fight. The team fights, the AoE, the damage output, even the waves. Especially with Beloyski here, has just picked up the Twilight Armor as well. Again, this item was kind of buffed in the last patch, the last big patch. So now, oh man, if Fnatic Onyx are trying to match that kind of burst, even onto Beloyski, it won't be that simple any longer.
Tunggu ini kelar dulu, Afik.
Look at Kyrie though.
Masih nobar dulu.
Kyrie is just in the shadows looming. He's not necessarily mirroring the movements of Vincent. I mean, it's way too late to do just that as well. It's down to 16 minutes now. He's just looking for a flank angle. Maybe, San's gonna yeet him out with the diversion. But it's so hard for Fnatic Onyx now. I mean, Chidera feels like he has aimbot as well with the Render's empty.
Terbang. Harus tuna baloi, nggak gerak sama sekali, cok stun sama
Rez, no mobility. Bennett's rage again. The Vengeance is able to keep him alive for a bit. Chidera with the gun down, but it's onto the Vengeance. Down to that wall. That is Rez's 6th death, and Keyboy can't do anything about it. No one from Fnatic Onyx can deal with that. Another getting CW. What a read from Chidera. But unfortunately, it was a pixel away, and the Lord should be free again for Geek Fam. Is this the game-ending Lord?
Deathless there, looking to just assassinate CW on the back of the Renner's apathy. But this Lord, like Mirko mentioned, Arashi, will this be the game-ending Lord?
It might as well be, man. There's a lot of damage available for Fnatic Onyx.
Next game,
Reaching full items finally. But Geekfam have item swaps that they can utilize to really get an edge in the next fight. And not to mention,
udah ketebak gak sih endingnya guys?
you know, but if you close your eyes, realize it almost feels like nothing changed. Geekfam abusing the Netherrealm, playing a front two back, taking it to the late game, and just playing it calm, cool, collected around the neutral objectives. What season is it?
Feels so clean, so disciplined, so structural. And now, the bigger test awaits. Will Fnatic Onyx hold? The Lord charges in.
Glorious pathway used up already. Held over the time around. Oh my God, Riz! Pops in with a crown. Now Radiant Sands not able to connect there. Riz will be isolated. Taken now. Winner crown by Keyboy as he goes for a heal, but he will not be able to heal that damage. Again with the Earth Shatter. Veldora catches Kyrie. San's able to flicker out to safety. CW walks into his demise. Geekfam equalize. It's 1-1.
The King Slayers descend. Pull down the Sky Kings, they are yet to celebrate. But at least they equalize it. 1-1. Geekfam steal. Game number 2.
Man, we just thought that
Next game.
looking different. It's doing so well. And this is their
Anjing cepet banget cok, diobok-obok bangke. Diobok-obok anjing. Diobok-obok guys, airnya guys, diobok-obok, airnya diobok-obok. Bangke. Param pam param pam param pam 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 pam. Param pam 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 pam. Param pam param pam 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 pam. Ente. Tos dong, tos. Tos dulu masih. Tim Liquid kapan main ya? Tim Liquid. Ntar PVZ gue udah ke-install belum ya? Install. Hadir, absen. Para kemana nih? Para guru jir. Gua ngantuk guys, anjing gua ngantuk banget tadi match tadi ngantuk banget guys. Nggak ada perlawanan sama sekali, kocak. Nah, gue sambil install ini guys. Mana? Real ngantuk anjing. Makanya stop Ome anjing. Ada Sakil, kagak ada Xavier, kocak ini ada. Iyalah. Coba. Lah ini bisa PVZ nih. Telat nggak bang? Telat kocak. Telat sejam. Sekarang yang telat denda nggak sih guys? Nggak bisa ya? Ya PVZ gue udah Inggris kayaknya. Iya kocak, live 12 jam dong. Nanti kalau nggak ini cok. Udah nggak capek. Lagi ini banget guys. Banyak gawean. Udah 1 juta kah? Ya real 1 juta Sakil. Langsung ngasih Saweria Sakil. Langsung Enquiries ya gua tampilin deh. Nah udah nih Sakil tuh. Anjay. Udah bisa guys. Lihat guys. Lihat guys. Lihat guys. Gila cok. Lah ulang lagi dong gua. Permainan kecil, teka-teki, bertahan, petualangan. Oh enggak, tetap sama, tetap ada guys. Zepannya. Mulai lantik. King Godzilla. Jing, udah bahasa Indonesia guys, Nice. Aku mau jadi King Godzilla. Udah update nih. Push on. Kenapa nih? Oh, udah bintang cok. Udah update. Kasih kan? Mau tutorial nggak guys? Gue bikin video kali buat tutorial ya. Oh ini buat King Godzilla guys. Gue udah punya ini coy. Tutor nikah aja. Si Likudi lagi makan kah? Nggak tahu Likudi kemana guys? Mana Likudi? Dicari Likudi.
Belum makan Likudi.
Hah?
Likudi makan dulu bentar.
Real lagi makan cok. Gak bilang aja lagi makan cok. Udah banyak judai cok nih. Tai cok judai nih. Live chat nih. Ini apa tiba-tiba tutor nikah anjing? Suara Sakilo kayak bocil, emang bocil ya. Sakil masih ini gak sih? 9 tahun nih. Bro membaca Likudi seperti buku. Pacaran sama Likudi gak sih Sakil? Sakilo apaan? Sakil aja Sakilo. Sakilo tranquilo. Nomor 1. Anjing. Keren gak sih? Terat. Streamer ngantuk guys. Ada yang mau ngatain streamer gak guys? Pengen rebahan streamer guys? Kalian mau lihat streamer rebahan gak? Iyalah di Malang hujan terus enggak? Oh iyalah di Malang hujan terus enggak? Jakarta nggak pernah hujan guys, panas mulu anjing. Jakarta neraka anjing. Jarak Surabaya ke Malang jauh nggak guys? Berapa kilo? Kirain cuma gua doang nonton MPL ngantuk. Tadi ngantuk cok, asli ngantuk guys. Matchnya membosankan anjing ini. Hujan 4 hari yang lalu kill. Sini gak pernah hujan cok. Kecewa berat anjing. Tiap hari. Mendingan Sakil streaming gak sih Sakil? Streamer mau tiduran nih. Mending donasi Agus masukin ke Saweria lu bang. Agus siapa anjing? Mana Agus? Di sini ada namanya Agus guys. Jarang hujan 4 hari terakhir. Jarang hujan terakhir 4 hari lalu. Kenapa sekarang jarang hujan ya guys? Kira-kira kenapa guys? Kalian udah tahu kenapa nggak guys? Jarang hujan kenapa guys? Matahari semakin panas gak sih guys? Karena kemarau. Harusnya bulan ini harusnya udah musim hujan gak sih? Dari dulu mah gitu aja. Bulan ini musim hujan sampai Desember. September, Oktober, November, Desember tuh udah mulai hujan tuh harusnya tuh. Udah hujan deras anjing. Masa kemarau mulu, Cok? Wow. Wow. Di Batu hujan mulu tuh katanya. Kata siapa, Sakil? Sembarangan, Cok. Kata siapa tuh? Jangan so tau kamu, Sakil. Blue kutuk, Sakil blue kutuk aja. Pam 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 para pam pam. Mau Surabaya hujan, Sakil? Surabaya libur hujan gak sih? Sore hujan. SBY Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono. Apa Prit, Cok? Kan gue manggil doang. Gue manggil doang, guys. SBY enak, zamannya SBY enak gak, guys? Menurut kalian? Ini gue nanya doang nih. Jadi dikit lagi cuy, 500 subs anjing. Real kan, guys? Kalian lebih suka zamannya SBY atau zamannya Mulyono, guys? Enak zaman Pak Karno. Kayak udah lahir anjing. 40 lagi. Oh ya 40 lagi, guys. 40 lagi. 41 kocak. 41 jir. 41 subs lagi, Cok. Mendekati giveaway WDP anjing. Makanya mau WDP gratis, guys. Halo semuanya, maaf telat, notif HP mati. Emang ada notifnya? Live gue ada notifnya gak, guys? Setelah sehari tidak live. Nanti 500 subs ada AdSense-nya enggak? AdSense-nya siapa, Cok? AdSense belum ada, Cok. 500 subs. Enggak, aku maafin, guys. Parah sih. Kecewa berat gak sih jadi Desi? Kecewa berat gak sih, Des? Kecewa berat gak sih gak dimaafin? Baru selesai bersih-bersih. Emang ada notifnya tadi ya? Ada notifnya gak sih? Ada notif gak sih, guys? Gue live. Ini lama bacok. Bersihin foto mantannya. Aduh. Nggak tahu, pas buka HP nggak ada notif, pas buka YT udah live sejam. Emang ada nggak ada notifnya? Suka kocak nih YouTube, cuy. Aku nggak ada mantan loh. Tipu daya wanita, guys. Ya sih. Emang ya benar deh sih. Ya bener deh sih. Nanti kasih notif dari aku, makanya WA deh sih. Mulai menggoda-goda. Pengen ajak nikah ya? Ini kayak udah kebelet nikah dah ini dah. Jarang dapet nikah gak sih, guys? Ang. Ya cuman keras sejak SMP ke SMA udah ku temenin tapi ditinggal. Desi gak ada pergerakan, masalah Desi. Harusnya dari awal ada pergerakan gak sih? Dari SMP tuh udah mulai ada pergerakan gak sih? Isi terlalu baik. Jerak apa nih ya, light nih. Jerak aja dulu jaga. Ini tiba-tiba Naruto. Terus area village. Minecraft. Apa nih? Tebak game guys, tebak game. Apa yang mau apa yang Eolet mau guys? Bismillah kalau baik. Ya, hati-hati sama yala-yala. Ya sih. Ayo tiba-tiba lope ini. Gak usah pacaran ya friends. No. Ucap si jomblo dari lahir ini. Gak usah pacaran ya friends. Pengen jadi member gimana? Sabar kocak belum aja belum 500. Nih sepal sepil nih guys. Gua sepal sepil ya. Mau sepal sepil nggak guys? Ayo ada Budi. Kalian mau sepal sepil guys? Ini sepal sepil buat membership anjir. Sepal sepil. Member 4.900 aja. Apa tuh? 400.000 membernya. 49.000 tuh. Member paling murah 400.000 gak sih guys? Nih sepal sepil. Yang mau sepal sepil guys. Ini buat membership guys. Sepal sepil. Buat membership nih. 5.000. Emang 5.000 kocak. Tapi mending 10.000 gak sih guys? 10.000 itu kayak